What's up, guys? My name is Juan, but you can call me Johnny. And yeah, last game we had pretty good. Didn't put a lot of amount of points, but I tried.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
Word?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I going to throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a two-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk? by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints, and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me, so naturally I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him, and it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out, though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house, though. Yo, he's hotties ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand?
That face still of him.
Blind?
That face still of him.
I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on a loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, Jiminy Crickets. I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more. lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's gonna affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, Vic, gotta go! Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about Vic. He has a character. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments. My shadow was actually kept. Not that at all. And Vic, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood could have made us any closer. And he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see he has issues with him, but he still loves her. Still loves her.
Well, I guess Vic is not part of the Frequency Vibrations group no more. He's banned. That's crazy. Well, this episode is not done. But you could call me Johnny. Well, let's start the episode. Why not, right? Let's see. Buckets. Alright, let's do it. Indiana Pacers versus Golden State Warriors. Here we go. This is gonna be the game. So remember, play against Steph Curry.
Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. I know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. I can't let that distract me. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Let's do this.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Sean Livingston. Let's go.
Freak subbed in for George Hill. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there. Barbosa.
Made it.
Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in at the 3 side.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the final.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
And a wide-open look for free.
Ah!
And Golden State will go the other way with it.
That hurt me.
Rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Probably pass it back.
1:32 left in the first.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
But
And taking the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
I'll try again, pick and roll.
Going to more ball movement,
Guess not.
more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball. And we know
pick and roll, it'd be nice.
Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Stuckey outside.
Pass.
Here's Freak.
And one.
So
Ah.
on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark is off?
That's embarrassing.
Frees him up to put more energy into defense.
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely
Oh my
smooth.
God.
Uber smooth in how he
I had a
operates.
Shaq moment.
He doesn't have to
I'm
drive
gonna admit,
and absorb
I had a
enough
Shaq
time
moment.
to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
Pass.
Stuckey dishes to Freak. The kick out to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Feeds to Freak. Back to Stuckey. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
Assist.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pulls it up.
Ah, get that rebound. No.
Rim, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those.
I really do gotta start passing.
Taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Dishes it to Freak.
Yeah, he will pass it back.
Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
For Indiana, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0-2 so far. 2 shots. And the first one drops.
Oh, wow, that better go in.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Livingston. He kicks it to Spates. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Freak. On his experience is a one-and-done college player.
Oh, sorry.
Now with more and more
Had to skip it.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the
Trying to play.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. Freak. He's in at point guard. Hill is out there with Hill. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Miles in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Man, It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. And yes, sir, that one drops. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Hill against Bogut. Hill kicks to Miles. There's Freak.
That pressure.
Again, missing. Warriors leading by 6. The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23 and 18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their 2 best players from a season ago.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And the Warriors 151
Man to man, man to man, come on.
Improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever. But also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Great.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Here's Stuckey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Stuckey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And a wide open shot from Green.
What am I doing?
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles.
Oh my God. What am I doing?
Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a
Going bad.
guy you love. If he's on your team, he can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Miles the pass to Hill. Freak kicks to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. There's Freak. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
Yo.
Here's Barbosa. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
They made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Freak with it. He could go. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. The clock runs out, and we're heading
This is bad.
Warriors.
This is real bad. This is terrible. I need to upgrade my player immediately.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a
Please tell me
a
a lot.
now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis.
Oh, what the heck?
Freak subbed in for Hill. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Maurice Spates out there with Bogut. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 guard. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. And then Allen slams it in.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Spates sets a screen. Off the screen. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got assist number 5 here tonight. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, you didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston.
Playing against Steph Curry. This will be fun.
And both free throws good from Freak.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half.
Let's make this game interesting.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. Mahinmi dishes to Stuckey. He feeds it to Freak. It's good from about 19 feet. Freak's got 10. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And that is good.
Wow.
His shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pacers trail by 12. Stuckey passes to Freak. Fires the 3.
Oh, man.
Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean,
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak, he's in at the point. Turner is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Well,
This was a very strong showing.
another bad episode.
Certainly a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Yes, Kevin here with Andre.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
See you guys next episode.